them go, and then we'll start with questions for Coach. So, questions for players?
Okay, and players we have is junior outfielder Max Marshak from Amarillo, and then sophomore first baseman Carson Rockford from Fort Natchez.
Questions for players?
Yeah, just for general for either of you, what does it feel like for y'all to be back in a regional and be playing at this time of the season?
Okay. It means a lot, especially kind of the route we took, I think. We had a bunch of plans coming into the season, and one of them was 40-plus wins and getting that large bid, but that didn't happen. And then we went into the tournament knowing that we had to win it, and just the style that we did and the grit we showed, that meant a lot. And, I mean, this is just the beginning. Regionals are a bunch of fun, and this is when it all matters, and this is what you play for. So it means a lot.
Yeah, like you said, I've never personally been in a regional, but I know a lot of guys on this team haven't. So it's special for us, and to have leaders like Max and CJ and guys that have been through it already kind of helps us a lot too. So we're excited.
Just going through it, how competitive is the Sun Belt? I know it's a 4-bid league, and it's been a multiple bid league for a little while.
It's a super competitive conference. Texas State, they were. I mean, we played them last year, and the way they've improved this year, they're a really good ball club. And then you look at Georgia Southern, who's hosting this league. They're scrappy, they can play, and they're a pretty hard-nosed team. And then Coastal, we didn't see them this year, but I mean they're Coastal Carolina, same they are every year. They play hard and they get after it. They got a bunch of talent too. So the Sun Belt's good, and I think next year it's going to get even better too with adding a few teams. So that's going to be exciting. Yeah,
like you said, it's super competitive. Like you said, Texas State returned a lot of older guys. Coastal, so there's no easy weekends in the Sun Belt. So.
For the both of you, what is it like to play a regional back in your home state?
It's gonna be a lot of fun. I got family in Dallas and some in Galveston too. So, and of course in Amarillo, my parents are coming and stuff. But I got a bunch of family in Texas, and it's always good to be back here. So, made a trip to Round Rock, made a trip to Houston, and it's always fun coming back to Texas because I got family here, and I think it's a great state in itself too. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, it's good to come back to Texas. I got a bunch of buddies on a bunch of these teams, so, and family coming in, so it'll be exciting.
You mentioned buddies. Is one of those Austin Bows?
It is, yeah.
So what's your relationship like with them?
So we went to school together our whole lives. Our families are really close. He's 2 years older than me, so we won a state championship in high school together, and we've just been close my whole life, so.
So has there been any back and forth between the two of you?
For sure, yeah, for sure. As soon as that came out, we both texted each other, ready to do it. So yeah, we've been in contact.
A little friendly wager at all going on there?
Not yet. We'll see if that comes, but yeah, we're excited.
Max, you played with Mike Dallas, didn't you? What's your relationship like with him, and have you seen him maybe develop in another year?
Yeah, Micah and I were in the same recruiting class at Texas Tech. He's an incredible pitcher, an incredible person, so it'll be good to see him again. And he's a lot of fun to be around, and I mean, I'll look forward to the competition against him, and it'll be fun for both sides. But yeah, he's a great dude, and he's turned into an even better ball player here at A&M. So.
Can you talk about the mentality that you guys have to have going into a regional tournament where, I mean, I know there's seedings, but it is kind of wide open, and the hot team normally is the team that wins, not the best team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I grew up, I'm sure Carson did too. Postseason baseball is the most fun thing to watch on TV and the most surprising and shocking in some aspects. But you got to come in here with the mindset, you got to play hard, and you can't let the pressure get to you. And I think the thing that's so special about this team is that we play hard. We have a lot of grit. We never give up. And I think that's what it takes to win a regional, because you're going to come into tight spots. And I don't think Coach Deggs always preached play fast, hard, and loose. And I think that's what you got to do for 9 innings. And 9 innings and however long this regional takes you. And I think that's the most important thing. You got to come in here, embrace the moment, and play fast, hard, and loose.
Another thing this team does is we don't try to look too far ahead. We kind of focus on one game at a time. So I think that'll be really important going into regional to try to take the first one and kind of go from there.
So focusing on the next game tomorrow night with TCU, what have y'all done to prepare for the Horned Frogs, and what do you expect from that ball club tomorrow night?
We never really put too much emphasis on our opponents. We kind of just we go in with a game plan. I mean, we got scouting reports, of course, but I mean, it's really we got to go in there and execute our game plan. We got to use our legs and play sound defense, and I think that gives us the best opportunity to win in all of our games this year is using our legs and playing good defense. So that's our game plan.
Any other questions? Thank you guys. We'll let you go, and then we'll begin with coach. We'll let them get out that door for your sound, and then we'll begin with coach.
Thank you.
All right. Questions for coach?
Hard, fast, and loose, nothing's changed, right?
No, we foot all the way on the gas. See what happens. Only know one speed.
What's it like to walk back into this building?
Honestly, Daryl, I'm just happy for our kids and I think we have one of the best fan bases in the country, and our community is a very, very tight-knit community, and I'm just happy for all of them and the university. You know, it's been since 2016 we were in the postseason, and our route here, as Shock said, has been a difficult one, you know, looking back with the tragic loss of Coach Robe in 19, and I was at Sam and knew we needed to go over there and jump in, me and my family, and then 20 gets canceled. I don't know if y'all heard about that. We had a global pandemic. 21 was harder than 20 in a lot of respects because of all the restrictions. And so this is really like year one and a half. But it's been a long, hard climb, and so to see, and there's not a better group of boys. It's been a long time since I coached a team this tough, and we're not great. We've got some talent. We're explosive and athletic, but there's more talented. We do a really good job at outlasting people, and they love to play. And so it's not about me or anything else. It's I'm just really, really happy for these guys. And my prayer is this, and I prayed to the Lord, you know, the whole tournament, look, if we put the work in and if we're good enough, just let these boys keep playing together, and because they really have fun and enjoy it.
Any other questions for coach?
What gives you confidence, Coach, coming in here that the Raging Cajuns can make a name for themselves in this region?
Well, we've got history for one. You know, done it, and know what it takes to do it, and we've got the components to do it. We're going to have to play really, really good, though. We're going to have to overachieve. We're going to have to catch some breaks, and we're going to, you know, and that's what it takes to. You don't have to be better than these guys 100 times. It's just one weekend, and so if you hit it on the right spot, you got a shot, but you got to do everything right. And you got to have a short memory because you're going to get knocked down a couple of times. Just keep coming. And been fortunate to be a part of clubs that have won them every way you can do it. Win the first one, second and third one. You know, lose the first one, come all the way back. Win the first one, drop the second one. All of it. It's all doable. 4 teams is much easier than 8. And you know, all 4 teams are going to walk in here with same hopes, same expectations. And it'll just boil down to who can make big pitches, come up with big plays, and get timely 2-out knocks.
Also, you mentioned the run game, what you guys do. It seems like every team in this field likes to run.
Yeah.
Does that mean managing and stopping the run game is going to matter this weekend for everybody?
I think the way you manage the run game is you get the hitter. And, you know, that's what I've always subscribe to, is get the hitter. When you get distracted, that's when issues start to happen. And we've been fortunate on our end because we've got the best catcher in the league, and he's done a great job for us. But look, the run game's a run game. It's only there if it's you're presented an opportunity. If you got a really good arm on the bump that the ball's not in the air very long and they got a good catcher, it's going to be tough to run. So at this level, you got to play straight up baseball till you get some house money and maybe find a chink in the armor and start chipping away at it.
Having seen some, been a part of some regionals here, are you excited for your guys to just experience the atmosphere of Bluebell Regional?
Yeah, this is a special place, and it's one of a kind. And I know a lot of people still here, and they're going to do it right, and it'll be a great experience for these kids.
So is this better than going to LSU since they weren't going to host, and a lot of times they'll just put somebody real close? Is this, even though it's still a good drive not that far?
That's happened several times in our history is going over to LSU. Obviously, they're at Southern Miss, but, the last time the Cajuns were here was 15 years ago. And so it's, and oddly enough, I was on the other side, and Coach Robe was still with us, and, they got us the first game. And so there's a history there. The Cajuns are going to travel extremely well. I think, to answer your question, there's some excitement, right, because it's a little bit more of a novelty than saying going an hour down the road.
Any other questions for Coach? Thank you.
Perfect. Thank y'all.